Let's talk about center line and center point of balance. But we're not going to talk about the center line running like a carousel pole through me. We're going to talk about the center line, the center point of balance of just the forearm. Because the forearm is integral in fighting, everything's important, but let's just focus on this one thing. So I'm going to use the Mukyang here, which means wooden man dummy or wooden dummy man in Cantonese. And we're going to look at the arm here, right? Because the center line of the forearm is actually not in the full middle point between the wrist and elbow. It's actually over a little bit because this is meatier, heavier, this is lighter, right? So we're going to look at the, when I connect here on a guy, if that's his, now usually these represent the elbows, but bear with me, we'll say that it's the guy's wrist or his forearm. I want it to be here. If I feel that I'm going to strike him and the momentum and energy is flowing this way, right? Economy of motion, then of course that's the next move. It just goes up and in and hits, right? We always strike if the way is free. We move forward, we move forward, we move forward. But say he does a good job stopping this elbow, that's what happens. And I come here, I still go forward. If he doesn't stop the elbow and hits me on this, like this end of it, then of course that comes over. That can roll over the guy's arm and go to the next move. It could be an elbow. If I'm close enough, this elbow can just strike, boom, and then follow up from there. But you understand the point I'm making? From that center point, and that's actually where you want to stop the guy. If you're the one with your wrist, with your paksao, with your fuksao, you want to be at this point. If you're too far back, this is going to hit you, or this, or this. If you're too far forward, this is coming, and that might be even worse. That's coming around, and then the follow-up chop and grab and grip and nastiness. So if the guy stops this comes forward. If the guy stops this comes forward and keeps going. And you keep flowing and flowing and flowing. This is the point. This is one of the main points of self-defense, because you're just supposed to flow in, you load towards the danger, you're attacking, you're guarding your center line while still destroying the stronger, rigid opponent, right? Through smooth flow. And you cannot flow if you're too tense. But if you learn how to, no matter what they do, oh, I got the angle, oh, that's coming over because he came on this side, so this is coming over. If he comes on this side, that's going forward. I'll show you this on a human soon, but I just wanted to throw this out there as a little thinking exercise for those that it might help. And for those that are advancing along in their Wing Chun or their self-defense training or whatever. If I'm here and my intention is to throw that and I get blocked up, well, here it's still a small angle, so I might just shift and the angle's open. Sometimes just shifting over an inch or two can make that open if I'm blocked here. Like here, I can't do it, right? But here, I easily can make the strike. Yeah? So same thing, I go to punch, he blocks it here. So this rolls right over and boom, 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 and you keep going and going and going. That's the point of this thing. So think about this, your center line, of course, but think about the center line of just your forearm. And where they're touching you matters. If it's here, if it's on this half, this comes. If it's on that half, this comes forward. So either one, it doesn't, here's the beautiful thing, it doesn't matter where they touch you. You can still get through. So anyway, Garrett Stevens, Crane and Cobra Close Combat. Happy training.